Hey everyone, welcome to Speak Like a Native. I'm Maya.
And I'm Leo. And Maya, I have to be honest, I've been listening to this podcast for a while, and I realized something embarrassing. When someone asks me about my weekend plans, I sound like a robot.
Haha, a robot? Okay, I have to hear this. What do you say?
Well, I will go to the park on Saturday. I will eat dinner with my friend. I will watch a movie.
Haha, okay, I see what you mean. It's not wrong, Leo, but it is very textbook. And here's the thing, native speakers almost never say I will when talking about weekend plans in casual conversation.
Wait, really? But that's what I learned in school.
Exactly, and that's why today we're going to fix it. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to say when someone asks you about your weekend, and you'll sound completely natural.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
So, here's today's big insight. When native speakers talk about weekend plans, we use 4 phrases over and over. They're simple, they're flexible, and they make you sound like a real person. Ready?
Yes. What are they?
Number 1, I'm thinking of. Number 2, nothing much. Number 3, I might. And number 4, this one's my favorite. I'm playing it by ear.
I've heard playing it by ear before, but I'm not sure I use it right.
We'll get to that. But first, let me ask you something. Leo, what are you up to this weekend?
See, that's exactly the question I freeze on. Okay, let me try. I'm thinking of going to that new ramen place downtown.
Perfect. That's exactly right. I'm thinking of. That's a natural way to say you have an idea, but you haven't decided yet. You're not committed. It's soft, it's flexible.
So instead of I will go to the ramen place,
You say, I'm thinking of going to the ramen place. Much more natural. Let me give you another example. Imagine you're at work on Friday, and a colleague asks, any plans this weekend? You could say, I'm thinking of checking out that new hiking trail.
I'm thinking of checking out that new hiking trail. I like that. It sounds like you're just sharing an idea, not a plan.
Exactly, and that's the whole point. Weekend plans in English are often soft plans. We don't always commit. Now, what about you, Leo? What if your weekend really is empty?
Oh, that's easy. I'd say nothing planned.
Haha, close. But a native speaker would say, nothing much.
Nothing much. Just that?
Just that. What are you up to this weekend? Nothing much. It means you don't have specific plans. It's the most common answer in American English. Here's a real example. Your friend texts you Saturday morning. Hey, what are you doing today? You reply, nothing much. Just hanging out. Want to grab coffee?
Nothing much. Okay, I have to remember that. I've been saying I have no plans, which sounds so formal.
Right. I have no plans is fine, but nothing much is what you'll hear in real conversations. Now, let's talk about the third phrase. I might.
Okay, I might. This one feels more clear. Like I might go to the gym tomorrow.
Good example. But here's the thing. I might shows possibility, but it's less definite than I'm thinking of. Let me explain. I'm thinking of going to the gym means you're considering it, you have the idea. I might go to the gym means it's a possibility, but there's a higher chance you won't. Listen to the difference.
I'm thinking of going to the gym. I might go to the gym. I hear it. The first one sounds more like a plan.
Exactly. So if a friend asks, are you coming to the party Saturday? And you're not sure, you say, I might, I'll let you know.
Okay, that's perfect. I might. I'll let you know.
Now let's put these together. Imagine Friday afternoon. Your coworker asks, so what are you up to this weekend? You say nothing much. I'm thinking of seeing that new movie, but I might just stay home and relax.
Nothing much. I'm thinking of seeing that new movie, but I might just stay home and relax. That sounds so natural. It's not a script. It's just talking.
Yes, and here's the best part. You can use all of these in one conversation. Now, the fourth phrase, the one I promised. I'm playing it by ear.
Okay, I need help with this one. I've heard it, but I'm not sure I understand it completely.
So playing it by ear means you don't have a plan. You're going to decide as things happen. Imagine it's Saturday morning. Your friend calls and says, what's the plan for today? You say, I don't know yet. I'm playing it by ear.
So it's like, I'm not committed to anything?
Exactly. You're flexible. You're going to see how you feel, see what happens. Here's another example. Your family is visiting, and they ask, what are we doing tomorrow? You say, let's play it by ear. We'll decide in the morning.
Let's play it by ear. I love that. It takes the pressure off.
Yes, and this is very, very common in American culture. We love flexibility. We don't always want to overplan. So when someone says, I'm playing it by ear, they're saying, I'm open. I'll go with the flow.
Okay, but here's my question. How is it different from I don't know?
Great question. I don't know can sound like you're confused or you don't care. I'm playing it by ear sounds intentional. It sounds like you're choosing to be flexible. Let me give you the same answer two ways. First, what are you doing this weekend? I don't know. Second, what are you doing this weekend? Nothing much. I'm playing it by ear. Which one sounds better?
The second one for sure. I want to sound like that.
And now, here's the part that surprises most people. A lot of learners from different language backgrounds make a specific mistake with these phrases. Leo, can you guess what it is?
Maybe they use them in the wrong context?
Close. The mistake is using I will even when the plan is not certain. For example, a Spanish speaker might say, I will go to the beach if the weather is good. A Chinese speaker might say, I will eat with my family this weekend. The problem is, I will sounds very definite. It sounds like a promise. But if the plan isn't 100% certain, native speakers use I might or I'm thinking of.
So I will is too strong for casual plans?
Exactly. I will is for promises, for things that are definitely happening. For weekend talk, you want softer language. Let me show you the difference. I will call you tomorrow, that's a promise. I might call you tomorrow, that's a possibility. I'm thinking of calling you tomorrow, that's an idea. 3 different levels.
Okay, I see it now. So for weekend plans, I should mostly use I'm thinking of and I might.
Perfect. And nothing much for when you have no plans, and I'm playing it by ear for when you're being flexible. Now let's do a little practice. I'll ask you about your weekend. You answer using one of the phrases. Ready?
Ready.
Hey Leo, what are you up to this weekend?
Nothing much. I'm thinking of going for a run in the park, but I might also just sleep in.
Excellent. That was perfect. You use 3 phrases naturally. How do you feel?
I feel like I can actually have this conversation now. Before, I would have said, I will go for a run, and then felt weird when I didn't actually go.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of these phrases. They give you room. Now, let me give you a challenge. This week, every time someone asks you about your weekend, try using at least one of these phrases. Say it out loud, even to yourself. It'll feel strange at first, but it will stick.
I'll do that. And Maya, I want to ask, is there a time when I will is okay for weekend plans?
Yes, if the plan is 100% fixed. For example, I will pick you up at 7 p.m. That's a commitment. Or I will be there at noon. But for normal conversation about what you're thinking of doing, use the softer phrases.
Got it. Soft plans, soft language.
Exactly. And one more thing. If someone asks you about your weekend and you want to be polite, you can always ask them back, what about you? Or how about you?
So if someone says nothing much, I can say same here.
Perfect. Same here is great. Or me too. Or you can share more. Nothing much, just relaxing. You?
I'm going to practice this all week. This is so useful.
And that's the whole point. Today's rule, when talking about weekend plans, swap I will for I'm thinking of, I might, nothing much, or I'm playing it by ear. Instantly more natural.
I'm writing that down. Wait, I am writing that down. And I have to say, this episode made me realize how much I was overcomplicating things.
That's the thing with real English. It's usually simpler than we think. It's not about big vocabulary. It's about using the right small phrases naturally.
So, Maya, what are you up to this weekend?
Nothing much. I'm thinking of baking some cookies, but I might just order pizza and watch a show. I'm playing it by ear.
Same here. Thanks, Maya. This was great.
Thanks, Leo, and thank you for listening. If this helped you, please subscribe and leave a review. It really helps other learners find us. And remember, real English for real life. We'll see you in the next episode.
See you next time. Take care.